It was 12:03 a.m. when Sophia's phone began to ring. The vibration cut through the darkness of her apartment, echoing in the stillness. She groaned, rolling over to check who could possibly be calling her at that hour. Her half-sleep vanished the moment she saw the screen. Incoming call, Ben's wife. Her heart stuttered. Her breath caught. No, that couldn't be right. The name looked like a bad dream written in bright white letters, mocking her. She blinked, once, twice, but it didn't change. Her hands shook as she held the phone. The name still burned on the screen like truth she never wanted to read. She let it ring, and then it stopped. She stared at the dark screen for what felt like hours, her pulse thudding in her ears. Her mind replayed every word Ben had ever said. "I'm divorced. It ended badly. You're the only person who makes me feel alive again." Every word now felt like a knife twisting slowly in her chest. A message buzzed seconds later. From Ben. "Please, don't pick up. I'll explain everything tomorrow." Sophia read it once, twice, and felt her blood boil. Tomorrow? He wanted to explain tomorrow, as if the truth could wait until daylight? She threw the blanket off and sat up. The glow of her phone cast a pale light on her trembling hands. She typed back, "Explain now." The typing dots appeared, then vanished, appeared again, and vanished. And then, nothing. Sophia's mind spun. She stared at the call log again, thumb hovering over the number. Her gut screamed not to call. Her heart whispered, "You already know the answer." She pressed call. It rang twice before a woman's calm voice answered. Smooth, measured, cold. "You must be Sophia." Sophia's stomach turned to ice. "Who are you?" she asked, her voice barely a whisper. "I'm the woman who wears the same perfume he says is your favorite." Sophia's lips parted, but no sound came out. "You're not the first," the voice continued, almost gently. "And you won't be the last. He tells us all the same stories, the same lies. I just thought you should know what kind of man you're in love with." Sophia swallowed hard. "Why tell me this?" The woman paused. "Because I was you, once." Then the line went dead. The silence that followed was suffocating. Sophia sat on the edge of her bed, staring at nothing. The city outside slept quietly while her world burned down in silence. She opened her phone, scrolled through their texts, the "I miss yous," the "you're my everythings," the "good night beautifuls." Each one now felt poisonous. She thought about deleting them all, but stopped. No, she needed them. Proof, memory, closure. She didn't know which yet. Morning. When the doorbell rang, she already knew who it was. Ben stood there handsome as ever, with tired eyes and a forced smile, holding flowers, white lilies, her favorite. "Sophia, please," he began, stepping inside. "Last night, don't listen to her. She's bitter. She's jealous." Sophia stayed silent, watching him stumble through excuses. Every word sounded rehearsed, like he'd said it 1,000 times before. He tried to reach for her hand, but she stepped back. "You said you were divorced," she said quietly. "I am," he insisted. "It's complicated. The papers aren't final yet, but we've been—" "Stop." Her tone was calm, steady, the kind that cuts sharper than shouting. Ben blinked, confused. "Sophia, please, I love you." She turned slowly toward the kitchen table. On it sat her phone, screen on, recording. Beside it, a printed photo from his Facebook page, his wedding photo. His wife's name circled in red. Ben's face drained of color. "Sophia, what are you doing?" She looked at him, really looked. And for the first time, she saw him for what he was. Not the man who smiled when he held her, but the liar who practiced that smile in every mirror. "You lied," she whispered. "But now, the truth belongs to both of us." Before he could react, she picked up her phone and hit send, forwarding the entire recorded conversation to his wife. Ben lunged forward. "Sophia!" "Stop!" She took a step back, her eyes cold but calm. "Give the flowers to whoever you're lying to next." Then, without a single tear, she opened the door and walked him out. Outside, the morning was bright, too bright for the kind of night she'd just lived through. Sophia stood there for a moment, letting the sunlight warm her face. She expected to feel broken. She didn't. She felt clean. Empty, yes, but in a peaceful way, like she'd finally cleared something poisonous from her soul. Her phone buzzed again. A new message from an unknown number. She opened it. "Thank you. I heard everything." Sophia smiled faintly. She didn't know what would happen between Ben and his wife now. She didn't care. For once, she wasn't part of someone else's lie. That night, she poured herself a glass of wine, curled up by the window, and watched the city lights flicker below. Her reflection stared back at her, tired, yes, but stronger. She whispered to herself, "The truth always calls, even at midnight." And for the first time in months, she silenced her phone and finally slept. When betrayal knocks on your door or calls your phone, would you answer it or pretend not to hear?